G'day Year 9, welcome to week 4 of our online learning. Hopefully you've been going okay with it so far. Remember that if you are stuck or you're having any issues, there is the Maths Clinic link on the online learning, or you could also message your teacher via inbox on Canvas. So jumping into this week's work, as always I'd love you to complete 10 quick questions before we start. There's a website I'd like you to go to that website there, complete the 10 questions. You actually fill them in online. Once you've filled them in online, click check answers, see how your answers have gone, take a screenshot of that and upload that to Canvas. So I'll get you to pause the video here and go to that website. Alright, Year 9, thanks for completing those 10 quick questions. Today's lesson is about applying SOH CAH TOA, so using the trigonometric functions to find unknown values in the triangles, because remember, trigonometry stands for the measurement of triangles. So example 1 here says find the value of x in the following triangles. So find what is the length x there. Well, to start off with, like all our other questions, we're going to set up our structure. We need to know the hypotenuse, our reference angle, the opposite side, and the adjacent side. Remembering that our hypotenuse is always going to be opposite the right angle. So our hypotenuse is 50 millimeters here. Our reference angle that we've been given, we've been asked to look at 30 degrees. So our reference angle is going to be 30 degrees. Remember, the opposite side in trigonometry is the side that's on the other side of our reference angle. So if we look over there to the other side of the triangle, there's nothing there, blank. Our adjacent side is the side that is next to the reference angle and also next to the right angle. So our adjacent side in this example here is x. All right. Looking through what we have here, we have a hypotenuse and we have an adjacent side. And if we scroll up, have a look, that hypotenuse and adjacent, they apply in CAH, so we're going to use cosine. So to answer this question, what we're going to do is we're going to write down cos of our reference angle. Actually, I'm going to write that over here. So cosine of our reference angle is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Now what we're going to do, we're going to substitute in the information that we have. So we know that cosine of 30 degrees is equal to the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Right? We've substituted in our trigonometry now. We've established a rule for this triangle. To find the value of x, when we get to this situation, when our unknown is up the top in the numerator, what happens is the denominator jumps across to this side and it becomes multiplication. So what we say is, therefore, x is going to be equal to 50, the denominator, multiplied by cosine of 30 degrees, multiplying by our trigonometric function. Then if we grab our calculator out, where can I put that? Yeah, let's just put it there. I'm going to type on my calculator exactly that. 50 times cosine of 30. And I press equals. And what we get here is 43.30. Now the question didn't tell me how many decimal places to round it to, so I'm going to pick 1 for this question. So x is going to be equal to 43.3 millimeters in length. Okay? Alright, Year 9, to summarize what we've done today is the first thing that we need to do is identify the information that we've been given in the triangle using our structure. After we identified, we substituted the information into SOH CAH TOA. After we substituted it in, we realized that the numerator is the thing we're asked to find, so the denominator jumps across the equal sign and it multiplies the trigonometric function. It multiplied sine of blah or cos of blah. And then finally, the last thing we need to make sure is that we need to check that we have rounded out the answer correctly. All right, can you make sure you copy these 4 steps down into your book? After you've done that, our questions for today, obviously we've done our 10 quick questions. You need to go to Cambridge exercise, so go to the website through Cambridge Go, exercise 4F, question 6B, D, G, I, L, question 7 and question 8. And then if you feel those were pretty comfortable, there's a challenge question now. I'd love you to have a crack at question 12 if you think that was pretty straightforward, pretty easy, pretty comfortable for you. All right, guys, and as always, correct your work from the solutions, fix any errors in your working out, take a photo of that and upload it to Canvas by Friday, the 6th of August.